Hello everyone. I'm just going to wait a little bit and have some people jump on here. I know some people will be jumping on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be inviting Lincoln Hu into he's our special guest tonight, and we're talking about everything business intelligence data analyst. Okay, so just bear with me everyone while I invite Lincoln in. It's a little bit of a delay sometimes, but just one moment. Okay, so we're having a little bit of a technical problem. It always happens, doesn't it? Hi Lincoln, if you're there, can you please comment? Everyone, I've just got my laptop to my side of me, so I will be relating to that as we go through our discussion, any comments that you make, okay? Awesome. So I am just having a little bit of a technical difficulty. Lincoln, if you're there, can you please just comment so that I can see you're there, because I cannot see if you are coming up, or you can send me a request to join, Lincoln. Hi there, Liam Wong. Hello. Having a little bit of a technical difficulty, but we'll get there in the end. Hi Mia, hi Shoba, hi Narella, hi everyone. Good to see you all here. Just going to invite Lincoln in through this way. This might work better. Hi Lincoln, I can see you. I've invited you through my laptop, but you're on the phone. I will see if I can add you now. Hi Lincoln, I'm going to add you now. Everyone, so just bear with us. We have these things happen sometimes. Hi Lincoln! We're stilted. We're getting there.
Hi, Karla.
Hi Lincoln, welcome. We got there in the end, eh?
Yeah. How are you?
Wonderful. Good, thank you. We've got a lot of people coming in. I just want to say hello to everyone. Lee, Mia, Nikita, thank you for joining us, everyone. We've got Juanita, we've got Narella and Shoba. Say hi, everyone, and in the comments, drop in the comments where you are coming in from, whether it's Singapore, Hong Kong, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, America, wherever. Pop in the comments, because we love to see where everyone is coming in from, okay? So,
hi, everyone.
Like the description says, we're going to talk with Lincoln tonight about everything business intelligence data analyst. We have such a incredible response with people that are joining our program at the moment, people that are going through career changes, people that haven't been able to find a job out there in the market, in the IT software market. And I know from experience, from what I've seen in this trend of business intelligence data analysts over the last 2 years, it's skyrocketed. But first off, I'm going to introduce my incredible special guest, Lincoln Who. Now, Lincoln is actually one of our shooters for BI Data Analyst Job Ready program. And I just want to kick it off with Lincoln introducing himself and telling us a little bit about your background, Lincoln. So just tell us, what is your background and how long have you been in the industry?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Lincoln. So I have been working in business intelligence industry for about 15 years, uh, 10 years in China and 6 years in New Zealand. So totally 16 years. Um, and I'm now currently working as a senior reporting architect at OCS Limited, New Zealand. Previously, I have been working in different industries, for example, insurance, IAG, uh, the manufacturing, Karla, the entertainment industry, Sky City. So my current company is a services company. So I have been
Wow,
working
Lincoln,
in
you've been around. You've done quite a bit.
yeah, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, even though I have been working in different business industries, but the tech knowledge for business intelligence is actually the same.
Mm,
So yeah, as a BI developer or data analyst, we are trying to use the tech knowledge and convert or turn the data into meaningful information to the business and help them to make best decisions and help the company to grow.
mm.
Yeah.
So
So and it
it's
becomes
presenting it
more
in a
and more.
way.
Yeah.
Is it presenting it
So
in a
this
way that
position,
helps, yeah, shareholders make a direction for their company, whatever that is?
yeah, correct. And as I see, since especially in, like you mentioned, in recent 2 years, 3 years, BI, business intelligence, becomes more and more popular and more
Mm,
positions coming up. That's because every company now has the data, including small size companies, medium sized companies, big companies. They all have data and they require person to analyze the data, to make the data useful. So
yes.
we can turn the data into meaningful information. So we can bring the value to the company, and company requires that person to do that. So that's why it becomes more and more popular.
Yeah, so that's the overview of what what a BI developer
Yeah,
data analyst does. That's really exciting. We're having a chit chat before, and what I like is that and how you've actually described your, where you've been in your career. You can. It's not just you're cemented in a software company. You can go to into advertising, marketing,
correct,
all these different kind of industries where they require data to be analyzed to make informed decisions.
correct, exactly. Yeah, different
Wow.
industries, different business, but the technology is the same. And it doesn't have to be, like you mentioned, a software company. It can be any company. Yeah, as long as that company has the data and they need to
Mm.
analyze the data, they want to
Mm.
make use of the data, then they need that position. So that's why
Yeah, it's very
on the job
valuable,
market,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
exactly, yeah.
Lincoln, I just had a question. Sorry, I'm just trying to I'm on my laptop, everyone, and I'm looking at comments. So I have a question from, excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, but Exeter Thacker. Hey Lincoln, what do you think? What are the best skills as an analyst I need to develop as a data analyst?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So data analyst or business intelligence. So if you have a look at business intelligence, it's business and intelligence. So you need to have the business knowledge, the business
Mm,
skills, business knowledge, and then intelligence. So you need to have some skills and you need to understand some of the technologies. But business is actually first. So business intelligence, business first. So you understand the business, you have some business background, you understand, you have some business knowledge. Then if you have some technical skills or you know some of the technologies and you know how to turn the data into meaningful information, then that will be really helpful to become a business intelligence developer or data analyst. For example, now on the market, Power BI becomes more and more popular. Microsoft
Yeah.
SQL Server database and BI technology becomes more and more popular. Microsoft Azure skills become more and more popular, as well as Excel, Tableau, those kind of technology becomes more and more popular. And I believe, because I'm a tutor in Industry Connect, we have 6 week session and we will cover Microsoft SQL Server, Power BI, data warehouse, Microsoft BI technologies. So,
Mm.
and that's Microsoft technology. To be honest, it's the most popular technologies on the market because Microsoft technologies, it's cheaper and it's very powerful. And not just big companies can use it. Small companies, medium-sized companies, they can all use it. Yeah, so that's why it's very popular. Does this
Awesome.
answer your
So,
question?
yeah, Exeter. So I hope that answered your question. She asked, what are the best skills as an analyst I need to develop? So I
Yeah,
think that's
so
answered. That
this,
was kind of like the most.
yeah, business
It's kind of
skills,
like,
yeah.
wouldn't you say, Lincoln? It's understanding the market in the country that you're in too, because we've got people here. Everyone, thank you for commenting where you're coming in from. There's people from New Zealand, Hamilton, UK, London. Hello, London.
Wow,
Um,
hello, hello.
Melbourne. We've got someone from Melbourne, Australia people. Someone from Christchurch. It's really wonderful to have you all joining us. So
Mm.
comment below. And if you've got any questions, I'll try to grab those questions and ask Lincoln. Okay, everyone? So comment below. Tell us where you're coming in from. It's really good to see everyone's comments and to be part of the whole discussion. Okay. Um, so yeah, what's a typical day? I suppose you kind of like went around
Mm.
that in our beginning, but let's just start it afresh. What would a typical day in a
Yeah.
say a junior BI developer
Hmm.
data analyst role be?
Yeah. Yeah. For example, in my current company, I have a junior developer. I'm working with junior developers. So a typical day for them could be, so they will spend time with different people from different departments. We call them stakeholders. So we we need to understand people's requirements for reporting for the data. So we need to talk to them face to face, or we arrange a meeting with them. We discuss about the requirements in the meeting, or we can even do a video conference call, like like currently the
Mm,
working from home. We can do video conference call and discuss about the requirements, understand their requirements for reporting, for data, understand their business, how we can turn the data into meaningful information to help them. Then after
yes.
that, we get the requirements. So that's what I said, business first. So we need to time with business, spend time with business users. After that,
Mm,
we can use the technology uh, to find the data, find the system. Then we use the technology to extract the data from the system, from different systems. For example, SAP, the ERP system, or CRM system, the Salesforce, customer relationship management system, or quality management system, or finance system, or sales system. We we use the technology to design the process to extract the data and then transform the data into business formats. Then finally, we create reports, dashboards to show the data, show the meaningful information in the report,
mm,
in the dashboard, and present to or present or deliver to the stakeholders, to the business users. So the business users, they can use the report. They can see the meaningful information from the report. They can make the better decision from the report by looking at the data. And then after that, sometimes we also need to, like junior developer, also need to spend some time with users for the training and for the support to help them to understand how to use the report, what information the junior developer has developed in that report. So that's a typical day that a junior developer, even intermediate developer, looks like in a company
Awesome.
environment. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're working with stakeholders, so communication's a big thing as well, being able to communicate
Yeah.
that of how you
Yeah.
collated this data, where you pulled it from, where you extracted it from, and being able to
Yeah.
present it and how you came to
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
analysis
Yeah.
on that
Exactly.
data. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So being able to not shy would be one of the requirements, which you have to actually be
Yes.
able to
Exactly.
communicate well to understand what is needed.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So
I
we
just
work
had some
with
other
business.
questions here.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look through some. Sorry, everyone, I'm just on my laptop looking at your comments. So like I said, I'm wanting to answer your questions, get Lincoln to answer them. Okay. So Aroha, I see that one of the team have answered your question to what is in the 6 weeks for the business intelligence data analyst job ready program. So have a look there on our website. We've got SQL, Power BI, data warehouses, okay,
Yeah.
SSRS, SSAS. So there's, and
SSR.
you'll find that all on our website as well. If you sign up, if you register on our Industry Connect website and the apply, then you'll get an information pack and also a video to watch about the whole overall process from the 6-week program over to the internship, which is a 3-month plus internship to get your real world commercial experience,
Yeah.
because that is what employers are looking for, people. They don't
Yeah.
look at a
That's
degree.
really important.
I'm not, it's really, really important because
Yeah.
they want someone that understands the business environment. They want someone that
Yeah.
understands how to work within that, and that
Yeah.
that's why the internship is after the 6-week job ready program, which helps you to get that experience, which you can then put on your CV, etc. Okay, so check out our website. If you haven't already registered, then register on the apply button there, and then one of the team will be in touch with you, but you also get that information pack. Read through it. There's a PDF that outlines everything that Lincoln goes through, and we've got a couple of other BI data analyst tutors as well. So the BI data analyst job ready program in the PDF, in that information pack, outlines everything that will be covered in those 6 weeks. Okay. So I'm just scrolling through and just seeing if there's any other comments here. Exeter, like I just said, if you can just jump over to our website, industryconnect.org. After this, I will put that in here in our live, okay? And click on that apply button, register your interest, Exeter, and then one of our team will be in touch with you. Watch the video, everyone, and then we can talk to you about the next step, okay? Will I get internships after that? Exeter, the internship is gifted to you after you've done the 6-week job ready course program, okay? So you go into that internship. It is already gifted to you upon completing the 6-week job ready course program, okay? Can this course help us to become a business analyst? Business analyst is
Yes.
different. This is business intelligence data analyst. So business analyst is a total other different career pathway that is Pfizer Sayed. So yeah, it's a different pathway and we don't do that. Okay. I'm just looking
Actually,
up.
actually, sorry, Karla. Actually, this BI, business intelligence and data analyst, I think it's a better direction. If you are I saw some of the participants, they are business analysts before, and they now
Yeah,
change it to BI, business intelligence
it's
and data analyst.
more, isn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, the analyst is more focused only on business, but this BI and data analyst, we have business, we need to analyze business, plus we use we have technical skills. So that's why
Mm,
some of the people they change their career from BA, business analyst, to BI and data analyst because they they understand the business, they have previous experience on business
yes.
analysis, plus now they have the technical skills, so they have a how to say a room to grow themselves in future to
Yeah.
move to a senior position, and they have the skills. So the job, it's very popular. More positions on the job
I
market.
was going to say,
So
would
the
there be more
yeah
positions
yeah
and more way to grow in that
yes
because you'd know the business, you'd have the tech side of things, and when
yeah
you go
yeah
up the level, you'll
exactly
understand how to read it.
yeah
You know, when you get
exactly
into those higher levels of management or whatever.
yeah yeah yeah
Awesome. Great point. Great point. Good point. Because yes, we have had some business analysts come on and we've
yeah
had some questions
yeah
for business analysts as well. And they have joined. Yes. So it's just
yes
kind of like if I put it this way, um, it makes your cup fuller and what you can actually provide to a potential employer or business company
yeah
to help them.
exactly
Yeah.
to help them. Yeah.
So, yeah, wow, that's right, Lincoln. So, I'm just having a look through your comments, everyone. So just bear with me because I don't want to miss anyone because you're all taking time out to get on here. That's wonderful to see you all. Um, just one moment, just a bit. I'm from a Prachi, I'm from Melbourne, have 1 year experience in data analytics from India and want to find a job here in Australia. Any suggestions? Prachi, I can actually answer that for you. Um, the big thing is local experience. That is the big thing that employers in Australia, New Zealand, everywhere are looking for when they're looking at you. You can come from other countries with your experience even. We've had people that did a software developer, they've been software developers for ages and they might have had 10, 15 years experience overseas, come to New Zealand, immigrated, but because they didn't have local experience, they had to upskill themselves with what technologies are being used here in New Zealand because countries use different technologies as well. So I would suggest, Prachi, if you haven't already registered your interest, jump onto our website, industryconnect.org/apply, register your interest, and then our business development manager Mersha will be in touch with you and you can read that information pack as well because local experience, that commercial local experience is what employers are looking for everyone. We've had people that have come to us, they've tried and tried and tried, even some for like 2 years, and they're at their, like that's the end of their kind of like, end of the string, end of the rope, trying their hardest, and then they've got upskilled with the right technologies, with the local experience, and then after that, they were able to get into a secured IT software job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
local experience, everyone, that is what employers are looking for.
Very
Okay.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
I'll
had
just
the
carry on,
I
Lincoln.
had the same sorry I had the same experience when I uh, came to New Zealand because even though I have almost 10 years experience in China,
Mm,
IT experience in China, but when I came to New Zealand, it's also hard for me to find a related job because I don't have local experience. But I can tell
mm.
you, as long as you have local experience, uh, then it will become easier, much easier. because that local experience, it's the most important thing that the local employee, they are looking at when they
Mm.
uh, try to find the candidate. And I do have the experience because my current company, OCS, we have the partnership with Industry Connect. So actually some of the participants, they working for us at my current company, OCS. And I do see we have five participants. They worked for us, for me, sorry, for my company, OCS, and they don't have local experience. But now four of them, so it's totally five people. Four of them, they find the job in New Zealand
Mm.
and in New Zealand. So because they have local experience, even though
Yeah.
maybe just 3 months experience or 6 months experience, they find a job which requires 1 to 2 years experience. Yeah, so
Yes.
but 3 months or 6 months local experience, it will be very, how to say, uh, you will become very attractive.
Mm.
Yeah,
Very
and
valuable.
and yeah, you're very valuable and very competitive on the job market because for
Yes.
the employer, when they list the job on the market and they try to find the candidate for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years experience. But sometimes, it's really hard. But they find you have local experience, 3 months, 6 months, and you know the business, you know how to use the technology. Yeah, then that will be you because you have
Yes.
local experience, you have the skills, you have the training, and yeah, if you have the certification, yeah, yeah, then they will find you the most competitive person. Then they will find you.
Yeah.
They will,
Yeah.
yeah, give you the offer.
Yeah. Awesome.
I
I'm just
was
having a look.
wondering, yeah,
Yes.
sorry. I
What
always
was
say
that?
to the participants, I was wondering if I came to New Zealand 6 years ago, because at that time, in Industry Connect, it's not established yet. So if at that
Yes.
time Industry Connect is there, I would join Industry Connect.
Yeah,
That
we would
will,
have
yeah.
just been starting. We would have just been starting because I think we came in 2013. So
Oh
we're
yeah,
just kind of
2013.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, starting. So yes.
yeah.
I've
If
just
I
had
join,
another,
that will, yeah,
I'm just going through these questions here.
yeah,
Mohammed asks, how often do businesses require data to be analysed? On average, how long does one project last? I suppose that's pretty variant, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. It's pretty. It depends on
Mm.
different requirements. You could have a very big project, which will take 1 to 3 months, or sometimes it's a very small report, probably just take
Mm.
1 to 2 days, 1 to 2 days. Yeah. But I can tell you
Um,
every day will be different.
every day will be
Our job,
different.
yeah, because
Yes.
every day we have different requirements. Yeah, then you work on different reports and working with different people. It's really, how to say, motivated and as well as challenge.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Um, Lokendra, what are the mandatory skills needed for data analyst? Mandatory
uh,
skill.
yeah, for data analysts at the moment on the market, for example, technical skills, if you know Power BI and if you know SQL and if you know Excel, uh, uh, yeah, that's pretty much mandatory skills.
Mandatory,
Power
yeah.
BI, mandatory, yeah. Power BI, SQL. If you know a little bit data warehouse, that will be helpful. Yeah. So for the
Yeah.
data analyst,
Awesome.
yeah, for the BI developer, it's more technical. You need to know, for example, some of the Microsoft BI technology, SSIS, SSAS, and SSIS reporting services. So that's how the Industry Connect course has been designed. First 3 weeks for data analysts. So we teach SQL, Power BI, and data warehouse. And then the next 3 weeks is the Microsoft Business Intelligence Technology, which includes Microsoft integration services, reporting services, and analysis services. So that's more technical. If you want to go the more technical direction, you can go to that BI developer direction as well. So it's really comprehensive.
Awesome. I'm just having a look, everyone, at some more comments so we can kind of like answer some of your questions. Sorry, if I do miss some of your questions, we'll try and answer them anyway. I'll comment back on them, everyone. Okay. Just bear with me as I click through everything.
No pressure.
It's kind of like doing two, you know, watching here and chatting and then just looking at our comments here. Muriello, hey, from Brisbane, even though you have a data analyst skills, I heard Australian companies look for a candidate having PR or citizenship for these roles. Is that correct? Murali,
not always.
Not always.
No.
You know, every company's different, and what they're, I suppose, if you want to put it this way, what they're willing to stretch for. If they're wanting to help you, you know, with a work visa or something like that, then they'll do that. So it's, you know, like half of one, six of one, half a dozen of the other kind of thing. Because every company's different, it's kind of a bit hard to gauge on that, but not necessarily. Okay, so don't let that put you off. You know, if say for instance you had done our BI data analyst job ready program, you did the internship, you got that local experience, and you could prove yourself, and you presented yourself in such a way that they went, wow, this person, you know, we want them on our team. You know, as any employer, if they really like you, they'll get you, and they'll do what they need to do to employ you. If you're depends on what visa you're on though too. You know, if you're just on a visitor visa, then maybe not. So I would say that you'd have to investigate that a little bit further if you're on a visa that's, you know, a bit different. Okay. We're not immigration people, so we can't answer that in that kind of legal immigration sense, if that makes sense. Okay. I'd say check out immigration. Yeah. This is for someone coming from Brisbane.
Sorry. I know some of the participants, they find the job with open work visa. Yeah.
Yes.
From Industry Connect.
Yeah.
Open work visa.
The open work visa in New Zealand. And then in Australia, I'm not quite sure what that visa is called, but I'm sure they would have something similar around that kind of similarity as open job search or open work. So you'd have to check, like I said, with immigration in Australia, immigration, to get the right information, okay? Because we don't want you doing anything that is not right or illegal, or is even just waste your money if you can't get in there, depending on what visa you're on. Okay. What let's just go through a few more. Oh, just a bit slow getting through, Holly. Okay. Demi, I think Lincoln's already answered your question. You asked about daily work content, so I think he's already answered that. Hopefully you heard that. What BI technologies are currently the most popular, and does Industry Connect offer training in those? Well, Lincoln just said that, you know, BI technologies, Power BI, you've got SSRS, SSAS, etc. And yes, we do, because Industry Connect, we are market driven. We're not a university as such. So we look at what the market needs are. Excuse me. And we, sorry, I'm going to have a little bit of water. Sorry, everyone.
Water, yeah.
Bear with me.
Yeah. So yeah, at the moment it's Power BI, Tableau. That's most two popular BI products on the market. And to be honest, Microsoft Power BI is Microsoft product, and also Microsoft. You have Microsoft SSIS integration services, SSRS reporting services, and SSAS analysis services. So that's Microsoft BI technologies. It's also very popular on New Zealand, Australia market, and also the other countries. So to be honest, in the whole world, the technologies are pretty much the same. So the most popular one at the moment is Microsoft BI technologies, and Power BI is also Microsoft. And in the Industry Connect, we covered all of them. So SQL, Microsoft SQL Server, Power BI, uh, SQL integration services, reporting services, analysis services. It's also called SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. So it's pretty much all covered. And yeah, like Karla said, because we are from the market, for example, myself, I'm working in the industry, so I know which one is the most popular one. And that's how the Industry Connect, the training course has been designed based on the most popular technology on the market.
Thanks, Lincoln. Thanks
Yeah,
for explaining that. Thank you so much.
no worries,
Yes,
no
I
worries.
had water, everyone. Must have been too much talking.
Yeah,
Um, can a data analyst work for all sector of industry, even if you do not have that particular exposure to that industry? Yes, this comes from
yes,
Hui Ping Ong. Yes, like
yeah,
Lincoln just said, his experience just here in New Zealand is work
yeah,
for all these industries.
yeah, yeah. For example, myself, I have been working in insurance, manufacturing, services, entertainment, different industries, the business is different, but technologies is the same. But
Mm,
when you go to a different business, yeah, you have to learn that business. But you don't have to learn the technology again because you know the technology and you have the experience. So that's where you can quickly use your technical skills. You don't have to learn again. You just need to learn the new business if you haven't been in that business before. Then you can quickly provide the value to the company. As long as you understand the business, then you can use your technical skills to provide the meaningful information to the company and help them.
oh, awesome. Yes. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Lincoln. I just had another question here, and I might answer this. Aroha Maiha, how do we know when we are ready to be going for the 3-month internship if there are no exams as such after 6 weeks? Good question, Aroha. So you're actually, what you learn in the 6 weeks, you start to apply. It's incredible, but it's an application of knowledge is where you actually, like a light bulb goes on. So you might feel, and a lot of people do, so it's not just your question, Aroha, but people might finish their 6 weeks or coming up to the end of the 6 weeks and think, crikey, I don't feel ready. But trust me, when you go into the internship, you're going to be applying knowledge. You're going to be able to do things you never thought you could do. But it's in the application of knowledge that you're able to learn more and know how things fit together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I don't think anyone, it's even when you start a new job, you're never going to know it all. You're never going to know it all. It's in the stretch of applying that knowledge, of wanting to know more and researching and applying what you've learned is where you're going to be able to see how far you've come and what you need to learn more in. But the internship is where it's a safe environment. You have a mentor as well, and you have a team, and you know it's all supportive. So it's not like you're left alone. But we do, MVP Studio do require you to do your bit and work and everything like that on those tasks that are given. But don't feel like you're going to be overwhelmed, because you are in a supportive environment as you do your onboarding into the internship. Okay,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
good question.
And yeah,
Varney, yes, you want to add
sorry, you
something,
go,
Lincoln?
you go.
You
Yeah,
go.
I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say, uh, when you join the internship or you join Industry Connect, you can also build a group. You can build a social group in this industry. You can have
Mm.
yourself involved in this group. For example, you can link
Now,
the
Slack
other
channels.
participant, yeah, Slack or LinkedIn. Even you can link me on the LinkedIn, and then link to the other people from my LinkedIn in this industry. So it's a group,
Mm.
and you might find some opportunities, and you can we can provide the support to you if you have some questions, and if if you need any assistance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the big thing here with Industry Connect and also MVP Studio, because we've got an amazing partnership with them, is that it's
Mm.
a community. It's not like
Yeah, community.
cold or anything. It's a community. And even when you get a job, we expect you to keep in touch, and you
Yeah,
become part
exactly.
of our elites. Then when you get a job,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
become part of our Industry Connect elites group of people. So and you keep
yeah,
on growing, because the IT sector is all about the network that you have. It's out there. And the more you grow your network, whether it's through the Industry Connect and what you're doing there, then and when you go out there into the marketplace, and when you jump onto some kind of networking function or meetup, they're all important, because it's people that where things might pop up, jobs in a company. So, and we're a community, like I said, Industry Connect and EVP Studio, it's a community, and when you join, you'll always be part of us. Just wanted to add
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. For example, myself at the moment, I connected with all the participants, even though when they find the job, we keep in touch and we connected on LinkedIn.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, we
just
do
like
that
a
too. It's great.
community. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
people pop up with happy birthdays and stuff like that. So I'm telling you,
yeah,
we've got a great little community. I had another
yeah.
question here from Varney. Varney asks, can you explain what kind of projects usually a data analyst or BI developer work on, with some examples, please?
Yes, sure. For example, uh, there could be, I have been working on a finance project, which is a revenue and gross margin report. So uh, then you need to, so revenue and gross margin report, you need to show in the report what's the revenue month by month for the company, as well as the gross margin, as well as the cost month by month. So the management team or the leadership team, the CEO, CFO, every day they come to the company, they can see the revenue, they can see the gross margin, daily revenue, daily gross margin, or monthly revenue, monthly gross margin. So they can check whether the revenue is going up or going down, or gross margin is going up or going down. So they can see the trends is going up or going down. So whether they can see whether the company is doing well or not doing well. So I have been working on that project. Uh, I need to, so this is the requirement, right? And then I have to uh, find out where I can get the data, right? So in my company, we use SAP. So SAP, it's a system, it's an ERP system, enterprise resourcing planning system. So in SAP, you have a finance module. So we have the finance people every day, they will input the data into finance system in SAP. For example, how many the invoice sales order. So how many services we provided to the customer, and for that services, how much we charge the customer. So then in the system, we will record that information. We will record the invoice so that we can send the invoice to the customer. For example, this month, this customer, Air New Zealand, we provided the services for Air New Zealand, and we charge Air New Zealand $10,000 for this month, for example, right? So that's the invoice we send to Air New Zealand. And we have lots of customers. So what we need to do is, then in the report, what we need to do is we need to extract those invoice data and then summarize. We need to summarize for all the customers by month, by day, by year, by quarter. Yeah, because then the management team, the leadership team, the CEO, CFO, they just maybe every day they just look at the summarized revenue and gross margin. They don't need to look at each customer. That's too detailed. They don't have that much time. They just look at the summarized information. Then they know, oh, the company is doing very good. It keeps growing. Or they find that the revenue is coming down. Then they know, they will ask why the revenue is coming down. Then they will ask the managers, what's the problem? So that's all can see from the report that you created for them. So this is a very good example for the finance, as well as we have a project for quality management system. So we can report the services we provided to the customer, whether the customer is happy about that services or not. What's the quality of our services we provided to the customer? Yeah. So how we can see that, how the manager can see that, we need to create a report, and we can present, we can turn the data into a meaningful information in that QMS report to the managers. Then managers will know whether the services is good or it's not, or the customer is happy about the services or not. So that's another example. Yeah, so that's finance. You have lots of projects like finance, marketing, customer experience project. So yeah, and quality management system, QMS, quality report, the operation report, yeah, operational report. Some of the reports we can provide to the operational team to help them to manage the employee, manage the resources, yeah, all kinds of projects, different projects.
Awesome. Thanks, Lincoln. I've got another
No worries.
question from Mohammed. I think you might have just kind of like answered that anyway. Oh, where was it go? Do you prepare reports? Do you prepare the reports every day or automate?
Automate. Yeah. So
Wonderful.
that's what we
Awesome.
do. Yeah.
Um,
And
pra-
yeah,
yeah, no, carry on. Carry on, Lincoln.
we, yeah, we, uh, I give you an example. Before I joined my current company, there are lots of Excel reports which are prepared by the finance people every day, or not every day, every month, especially on the month end. So they need to spend a lot of time to prepare the report in Excel. But after I joined the company, I helped them to automate that report. So now they don't have to do that in Excel. So that's the value we can bring to the company. So that's where we use our technical skills to automate the report.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
what
so
I'm trying
much.
to say.
Awesome. Thank you. Um, Prachi Chandal, which certification we should prefer along with this Industry Connect program to land a good job in data analytics? I can answer that, Prachi. So, like I just said before, the big thing is not a certification, okay? But the biggest thing is the local experience so that you can put that on your CV. So with our, like I said before, with our job ready programs, you do a 6-week job ready program, then you go over into a 3-month plus internship with MVP Studio. It's a fully mentored internship. So that is the big thing you need to get a job. That's what employers are looking for, to see what experience locally had in a project, in a company. So that is what you get after doing the 6-week job ready program. Okay, hope that answers your question. Harsha, am aware of IBM Watson Analytics along with Power BI. What else can we learn to excel as Power BI consultant?
IBM. I heard IBM in the beginning. What's that? Sorry.
IBM Watson Analytics.
Oh, IBM Watson Analytics. That's
Mm,
artificial intelligence, right? I think it is. Yeah, artificial intelligence.
I don't know.
Yeah, IBM also has the BI products, BI technologies like Cognos. I think the IBM Watson Analytics, it's data science and artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. So that's a different area. But for the BI part, the Power BI.
He wants to know about what else we can learn to excel as a Power BI consultant. So
BI
a
consultant.
BI consultant.
Yeah, BI consultant. Yeah, pretty much the same as a BI developer or data analyst. You need to have the skills, understand the business knowledge. You learn Power BI, Microsoft BI technologies, SQL. That will give you the skills to become a BI consultant. And local
I mean,
experience as
I
well.
know
Yeah,
we've had some people that have gone through our program and internship, and then I've got BI consultant jobs.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's doable. It's doable with what is
yeah,
taught on our programs and an application of that
yeah,
knowledge within the internship to get that local
yeah, yeah,
experience.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I hope that helps you. Um, there's a lot of questions coming out now. That was for Harsha. I hope that helps you, Harsha. Um, are there a lot of presentations, speech, or just mainly on text speech? How do you communicate with others, BI analyst? Also, if I am not graduated with a degree on IT, would the employer look at my degree or just the experiences I provided? I can answer a bit of that, and then Lincoln, you might want to answer a little bit
Yeah.
as well. So as far as the degree side goes, this is from Tran. Okay, as far as the degree side goes, it shows that you know how to study, but employers want to see real world experience, and they want to know that you can do X, Y, Z. So, like I said before as well, it's the experience that the employers are looking for. They're wanting to know, what do you know? How do you work within the business environment? That's really valuable to them because they want someone that can hit the ground running, and know how to apply their knowledge into the business environment. So, Lincoln, would you like to add anything to that? How do you communicate with others, BI analyst?
Uh,
So maybe
yeah,
reports and stuff like that, presentations to shareholders.
yeah. Uh, so you don't have to have a very strong presentation skills. It's mainly the communication. So
Mm,
yes, we do need to do some presentation. For example, to present the report to the users or stakeholders and show them how to use it and answer their questions. But it's mainly communication skills. You need to talk to people and understand their requirements. And also you need to talk to your team members and work with your
mm,
team members collaboratively. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I don't see any problem for any of
Yeah.
you. It's a communication skills, how you work with people, different people.
Yeah. It's the
Yeah,
whole thing. The whole
yeah,
dynamics is around how you work with people and communicate and able to collaborate
yeah,
to bring about the
yes,
best
exactly.
result for the company. And
Yeah,
on the communication side of things, everyone, when you go over, after you finish this, one of our 6-week job ready programs, you go over to the internship. We have workshops that we've got there going as well. So it's quite a full week. We have Team V, which helps you with your communication skills and presenting yourself in the best way,
mm-hmm,
okay?
mm,
So we help you on the internship side with workshops that help you in that area of communicating and presenting, okay?
mm.
So that's what we do on the internship side of
Yeah,
things as
yeah,
well. Not
yeah,
just technical application, there's a lot of other things that go on in the internship, like CV
yeah,
writing, how to
yeah.
write a good cover letter, etc., etc.
Interview.
So if you're interested, if you haven't already, like I said, if you haven't already registered your interest in one of our programs, pop over to industryconnect.org and then click on the apply button in the header and register your interest. Look at our information pack, watch the video which explains our whole process, and the PDF for the program schedule outlines are attached to that, and then one of our team members will give you a call to have a chat with you. Okay, so I hope that has answered your question. Thank you, Lincoln, for answering questions. I'm just going
No
to do a
worries.
couple more. One, um, I have 2 years, 6-month experience as a business analyst in India. I need job here to get local experience. So what are the steps for it? I think this comes from Banal Patel. I don't know where you're. Are you in New Zealand, Banal? Anyway, as we explained before, business analyst is a bit different to the BI data analyst, but like Lincoln said, the better career pathway to kind of like give you a more fuller cup because you understand business is to go the BI, business intelligence data analyst, because then you also are able to help a business more with different skill
Yeah,
set, the technical side of
yeah,
things, okay, not just the
yeah.
business, but the more of the technical side, able to help them to analyze data.
Mm.
And as well as that, I need job here in locals. So the local experience would come, like I just said, in the internship. Okay. So
Yeah.
I hope I answered
And you
that
have
okay for you,
you,
Banana.
yeah, you have more positions on the market for BI compared to BA,
Yes.
business analyst. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you
And
have
that's
the
a
tech
big
knowledge,
thing,
you have the
isn't it?
skills. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's a big thing,
yeah,
Lincoln, wouldn't you say? To look at what the market, you can wish upon a star as much as you want, XYZ type of job or position, but if the market isn't requiring it, you have to be able to be flexible to look in another direction, similar,
mm,
but just a little bit different to help yourself
yeah,
get into the marketplace. Okay?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Experience with the internship. Yes, definitely. Hui Ping. I believe the local experience you mentioned is a technical experience. With the internship experience, be easily adaptable and seek for employment outside of Australia, New Zealand, for example, in Singapore. Um, definitely able
Definitely.
to
Yeah,
go across. We're in Singapore. Everything is able to be, what's the word, transferable, okay?
yeah,
Transferable because you've got the technical knowledge and local
yeah,
experience. Because a lot of companies these days, everyone, are remote as well. They have
mm,
teams in different countries that get together. So it's a
yeah,
whole mindset shift, I know, for a lot of people, like going into an
yeah,
office sometimes. Even a lot of companies actually have, people that are working from home and doing their thing. So, the world in which we used to work is looking totally different with, you know, our technology that we have now. What would you say, Lincoln?
Yes, exactly. You are right. Yeah, the
Mm,
technology, it's the same around the whole world. And local
yeah,
experience, it's important for every country. Yeah,
yeah,
New Zealand,
yeah.
Australia, Singapore, UK, everywhere. That's
Mm,
the most important thing. And technology, uh, it's pretty much the same across the whole world. So
yes.
if you know the technology, you can go to any country. Yeah,
Yeah, you know, if the market needs are there, and if you have good references, when you go, just want to tell you everyone, when you go over to the internship with MVP Studio, they do have international like projects and everything like that. Okay, so they are the internship local experience is transferable across other countries as well. Okay, just so you
mm.
understand that. I was going to say something else, but I've just forgotten it. Oh yes, also, you have a reference. So that
Oh
is the
yeah,
big thing as
local
well.
reference.
MVP Studio
Yeah,
become your referee, okay, your reference.
yeah,
So that'll help you
yeah,
a lot when an employer is wanting to talk to someone about, you know, how you work, what you've dealt with, etc. Okay, and how you work within a
yeah,
team, which is really
yeah,
important. Okay.
yeah.
So I think we've answered everything we can, everyone. If I've missed you, sorry. I'll have a look over everything and we will reply back to your questions if I haven't answered them. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And Lincoln,
Thank you.
thank you so much for your time and your knowledge and your sharing. We really
No
appreciate
worries.
that.
No worries. It's my pleasure. No worries.
Oh,
My
thanks. Thanks
pleasure.
so much. Thanks so
Thank
much,
you,
Lincoln.
Karla.
So have a good evening, have a good weekend, and everyone out there, you all have a wonderful weekend. Keep safe, and we'll be back with some more lives and interviews with some other people later on in the month. Okay? Take care. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
Bye.
Lee.